Welcome back. Employees in the coal mining sector are meeting with the National Union of Mineworkers. Well, this for the first time since workers downed tools 4 days ago, demanding better pay. The talks have been called by the employers after deliberating for the past 2 days on the best possible way to end the strike. The NUM is demanding R1,000 a month increase, while employers are offering to hike wages by around R450 a month. Well, the stakes are high as the strike could soon affect the supply of coal to Eskom and potentially cost the economy billions of rand in export earnings. Well, our reporter Mbongeni Muthwa has been following those talks. He joins us now from the venue of those talks. Mbongeni, good afternoon. I mean, of course, this is a crucial meeting between the employers and the workers. Is there any evidence that we've got some sort of traction in today's meeting?
Well, it's too early to say. The meeting has just gotten underway. Of course, the fact that they are meeting today is very significant on its own, because as you've alluded to, it's the first time that these two parties are meeting face to face. They are back at the negotiating table since the strike began on Sunday evening. The employers have spent the past 2 days deliberating on the best way forward in terms of trying to settle or resolve the strike. And after those deliberations, they then called the union back to the table. I had a chance to speak to the chief negotiator of the National Union of Mineworkers, Mr. Peter Bailey, as he was walking into the meeting. And he said what they are looking for today is for the employers to table a revised offer, a new offer which is closer to the 1,000 rand that they are currently demanding. You'll remember that all along, up until the point of the strike, the NUM was demanding an increase of 3,000 rand. They've since come down to 1,000 rand. Well, whereas on the other side, the employers, their current offer ranges between 450 and 600 rands. So there is a gap there that needs to be bridged somehow. It may seem like not a lot, but in terms of negotiations, it may be a big gap. So today's meeting is going to be crucial in terms of seeing whether a first step is made by the employers towards bridging the gap, Devin.
Mbongeni, of course, when this broke that the talks came to a deadlock last week, I mean, the concern was Eskom. The concern was getting coal to Eskom and powering the electricity grid. Does that still resonate at the moment? I mean, could we actually see a protracted strike here?
Well, a protracted strike is not ideal, is not desirable, especially given the stage of the South African economy right now. We are teetering on the brink of a recession, technically speaking. The economy cannot afford any protracted strike whatsoever. Even more so here, coal has surpassed gold and platinum as the biggest foreign exchange earner in South Africa. Coal brings more money into this country in terms of exports than the other commodities. So the stakes are very high here. In terms of whether there is any hope of a breakthrough today that we may see here, I've just learned that when the meeting began here, the employers, instead of tabling a revised offer, they proposed that the format of the talks changes to bilaterals. Instead of all the employers sitting together on one side, facing the NUM on the other side, they wanted the NUM to meet with the individual mine producers individually. Of course, that was promptly rejected by the NUM. They said the employers are trying to divide the union. They're saying that for the employers to propose this now, when the workers are already out on strike, is just unacceptable to them. They see it as an attempt to try and divide and rule. So it would seem that despite the urgency of these talks.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there, Mbongeni. Thanks very much indeed for talking to us. Unfortunately, we're running out of time. Mbongeni Muthwa there following the coal sector wage negotiation talks.